What's up, Tube? Welcome back to Guido's Chop Shop. Second best gel blaster channel on the tubes. And today I've got for you another Olight video. I've got the Olight warriorX Turbo. And the Olight are having a flash sale right now at the release time of this video. And there's going to be some major discounts on this and a few other flashlights. So I'm just going to do a bit of a review on my thoughts on this, and I will tell you that there's a few little perks for if you sign up and purchase an Olight or a product from the flash sale. I think at the moment it's slightly different from the last time I bought some things on flash sale, but when I signed up I got for free this little i5T flashlight, and as a bonus gift I got this O Pen 2. Now I think that the sale this time is a little bit different, so they're offering different rewards this time. I think it's an i3T flashlight that's available if you sign up, and I'm not sure if the O Pen is available or not, but I did want to show you the O Pen and this little i5T because I think they're pretty cool in their own right. Alright, so I've checked the details, and if you sign up you get the i3E. So this is the i5T, so this one's a little bit bigger. It's a slightly smaller model that you get on this particular flash sale, but when I got this one I was actually pleasantly surprised by the brightness of this little thing. It just runs off a single disposable alkaline cell, which is the AA size, standard AA, so yeah, easy to replace the battery for, and that's still the original battery. I've had this little one for a while and I've been running it. I keep it just like on my bedside for, you know, just when it's dark and you want to grab a flashlight quickly. And it's got two settings. It's got the low setting and it's got the high setting, and it is a little bright little thing for its size. Like, it's surprising the amount of light this little thing throws, and so that's pretty cool. I haven't actually got the i3 that's available in this sale, but if you do spend over $300, so like I think if you bought something big, you also get the O Pen thrown in for a deal, and I really love this thing. This is an amazing pen, like not just for the light, you know, it's got a little light on it as well, but it is an amazing pen. It's all aluminium and it writes really nicely. Let me just give you a demo here. Oh, and it's got like almost like a little bolt to bring the pen out, so you can HK slap that. But the ink is like super smooth. It flows out really nicely, and it's one of the nicest pens I've actually ever written with. I do have to train myself to use the little bolt instead of pressing the button, because that one's actually for the light, which has two brightness levels. So you can use it as a light for if you are writing in the dark, or you can actually remove the light from it so that you can see what you're writing, or just hook it in your pocket and use it for a light just for wandering around. I've done that just hooked it over my pocket and turned it on, and it gives me enough light to walk around in the dark and see where I'm going. And it's an amazing little thing. And as I said, it is fully aluminium, so as a defense tool, that's a solid little pressure point tool as well. So nice little thing, that one. If you do end up buying something from the Olight store and you get that one, that's a good little gift. I like that. That's one of my favorite Olight products. I don't know why I like it so much, because I don't do a lot of writing, but when I do, I use my O pen. Alright, let's get into what this video is about, and this is the warriorX Turbo. 1000 meter throw, 1100 lumens. This is a pretty big, powerful flashlight. I love the Olight packaging as well. They give you a little message in there saying, "Thanks for being a part of our family. Dominic Toretto would be proud." Let's get this out. It's the accessory pack, and it's got that nice magnetic closing box. Something about the packing of Olight is just really good. Comes with a pouch, and this one has got this tan brown camo. Oh man, you know what? I think this one might look pretty good on my scar. I might pop that on later on, just so we can see what it looks like. Protective cover on the lens, and unscrew the base to remove the battery protector in the back. Actually, while I've got it open here, take a look at the battery. It is a 5000 milliamp hour 21700 lithium ion battery, which is quite a beefy little cell. And one of the things that I actually really like about Olight, I gotta zoom in and show you this here. They've got these really nice threads, and the anodizing extends onto the threads, and everything in there is real nice quality. A lot of people ask me about whether, you know, because Olight is kind of high end. It's a bit more expensive than your cheaply available torch on eBay. A lot of people say, why would I spend extra money on Olight over, say, something cheap on eBay? And it's just all the little details. Like this thread is so smooth. Like when you thread that on, it's just, everything is so smooth. And it's got this nice O-ring here that seals up to make it water resistant. Now if I had a cheaper torch, which I probably do have one here, just a sec. Alright, so this is a cheaper one that I've got, and take the cap off. It's got an O-ring there, here, to seal the threads. You can see they're pretty rough, not very nice. The quality of everything is just a bit rough, and I mean, you expect that of something cheap, I guess. And like screwing it in, it doesn't feel real nice, whereas the Olight stuff is just the little things, you know, like it's the little things like this that does it for me. Makes it worthwhile. That thread, it's so smooth. And even the cut of the thread, it's a fairly coarse thread, but it's like a really smooth type of thread. It's not, I don't know, it's just little details like that that really do it for me with the Olight stuff. I've had a bunch of other flashlights and I don't know, I've really come along to the Olight stuff. So I'll take a look at the accessory pack now. Got this accessory pack here. It's got a user's manual, a lanyard, the USB charging cable, and a little rubberized ring. And this ring, I'm a little bit uncertain as to what it's actually about, but from what I understand, you can pop this one off and replace it with this one. Is that how it works? Is it that way or that way? Oh, maybe it's that way. Hang on, let me take that belt clip off. There we go. And yeah, it gives you, I don't know, a rubber grip for gripping onto that flashlight there. I can go either way. I'm not actually 100% sure what that's in aid of, but I guess if you're in a situation where you wanted a little bit more grip on your flashlight and you wanted a rubber grip as opposed to this alloy tactical piece, you've got that option. I'm not really 100% sure why, but that's an option that's available to you. Again, it does have the belt clip there, which I took off. I think I'll leave that off for the time being because I am probably going to fit it into a tactical mount. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so for that piece to stay sort of taut, it needs the little keyway from the actual from the alloy piece. So it appears that if you do want to take this belt clip off, you kind of need to put that rubberized grip on because this doesn't sit properly without it. Anyway, that's an option. You've got the USB charging base clip-on magnetic charger there that I love. It's one of my favourite features, and I'll chuck this on charge now. It just basically clips on there magnetically, so like very easy. You don't have to even try to get it on there. It just sort of self-aligns itself, and it does have a built-in LED here. So you can see there's a built-in LED that is green on the cable there, and when it's charging it's red. So the green indicates that this is fully charged. I have actually charged this up because I am about to go out into the dark and test it, so I've got this fully charged up. But yes, you've got that little indicator there to let you know when it's ready and when it's still charging. Alright, so let's get this outside into the dark and see how it handles. Alright, so I'm out here in the dark again, and I've got my warriorX Turbo, and I've also got my M2R Pro, just for comparison purposes. So I'm just gonna, there's the M2R Pro, so you can see that nice and clear. You can see that I mean, it doesn't show up all that well on camera, but I can see at least 200 odd meters down to the end of that road. Now the warriorX Turbo, you can see it's a really focused beam. It does have a ring around it that lights up the area, but you can see that beam is super focused. I can clearly see all the way down to the end of this road and beyond. It's a really nice spotlight. It's really good at pinpoint at a distance. They say 1,000 meters is the range of it. I mean, I've only got, this road's probably only about 300 meters long, and I mean, as far I can probably see further than the end of this road. I mean, if there wasn't like trees and things in the way, the beam, I'm saying, would go further than the end of this road. Like when I shine it up into the air, it's really it's like a laser beam. It's like a lightsaber almost. Not even sure if you can see this, but it appears like the ring has some glow in the dark around the edge of the reflector. After I've turned it off, it seems to still be glowing around the reflector. That's interesting and cool. I don't know if that's supposed to be a feature, but it certainly is glowing. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Alright, so that is an amazing little flashlight. Probably one of my favorites so far. And I'm just going to whack this rail mount on here. Alright, so the pretty standard Picatinny rail mount will fit this, and this will mount onto a pick rail quite easily. That will mount up on there quite easily, and there is a remote switch that you can get for this, which will give you remote switching capability, and it just clips onto the back here. Very simple system. I've been meaning to buy one of those for a while, and I'm definitely going to have to get one this sale. I've got to admit, this colour scheme really does go really well with my scar. This silicone thing, I've had to put it on basically to remove the belt clips so that this pick rail mount will go on, but it is a pretty average standard pick rail mount, so there's no special equipment there. Also, the thumb switch, even if you don't have the remote switch there, the thumb switch is very easy to operate while it's mounted there. And being that this is the warriorX Turbo, it doesn't have too many features. Like sometimes I find with some of the flashlights with different features, you're like pressing buttons here and there and trying to find the feature that you want. Whereas this, it's very easy. You want full brightness, you just push that switch all the way in. You want half brightness, you push it half in, and you get the low brightness there, and push it all the way in for the full brightness. Very easy. No, you don't need a license to operate it. It's 1100 lumens on the highest setting and 150 lumens on the low setting. The highest setting will only last you 6.5 minutes with this cell that's in it, and then it will drop down to like 55% brightness for another 100 minutes, and then 27% brightness for another half hour. The low 150 lumens setting will last for 12 hours if you just use it on the low. It's worth noting the output is 250,000 candela. So even though it's 1100 lumens, it's 250,000 candela, and that means that it's very focused. That's why it gets that long distance. It's got a very focused beam straight down the middle. So that focused beam is what gets you your distance, and then the sort of corona around it kind of illuminates the area around you. Very simple, like I said, not too many features, different flashing modes and stuff like that, because you don't really need them, to be honest. This is a spotlight. It needs to spot. That's its purpose, and it does that very well. I like this. I think it's going to go well on my Scar. It's way overkill, but it looks awesome. It mounts awesome. What can I say? There is a sale right now. There is an Olight flash sale right now at the release of this video. It is going to be for 4 days, so it's going to be one of the longest flash sales that I've seen them do. And during that 4 days, there's going to be a lot of bargains. This one in particular, 45% off for this bad boy. The Javelot Turbo, which I reviewed last time, is going to be 25% off. The M2R Pro, which I reviewed the time before that, 40% off. And don't forget, you can get yourself some little bonus extras if you stack up like if you buy a few things and the value goes up to a certain amount, you do get certain gifts. So do a group buy with your mates. Get a bunch of your mates together and like do a group buy so that you can stack up and get some freebies. Also, there's the code that Olight gave me, Loguido. It will give you 12% off anything that's not already on sale. So the warriorX, the M2R, the Javelot, the things that are on sale, they're not going to be discounted by my code. But anything else that's available, 12% off. Code Loguido. I'll put that in the description. I'll put a link down and everything in the description so you guys can sort it all out. Alright, I think that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Peace.